So I'm now coming up to Mannington roundabout and we're approaching from Toot Hill roundabout, and we're going to be taking the third exit right going towards the M4. And what we're going to be looking at is positioning on this roundabout. This is one of those areas that people tend to have difficulty with on lessons and occasionally struggle with on the test as well. So all we're going to focus on is the positioning. I'll point out a few areas that you need to be aware of when you go onto the roundabout as well as approaching the roundabout. So we can just start to see the sign now. We're going to be taking the third exit right towards the M4. So what I'm looking for is the layout of the roundabout. Starting the plan on here, and I need to get in the right hand lane because I'm going to be going right towards the M4. So I'm now in the right hand lane, and what I'm looking for is what happens with my lane as I go onto the roundabout. And as you can see, if you look just over to the left slightly, we've got the little dots that we need to follow. These little dots here on the left, if I follow them, will take me into the left of the two right turn lanes to go right towards the M4. I now follow this lane, which takes me all the way to the outside of the roundabout, which allows me to follow it and then exit. And as you can see, as we start to exit and you look ahead at the road here, we're now in the normal driving lane. So I've not changed lanes on the roundabout. What I've done is got into the correct lane, which is then split into two, and here we are in the normal driving lane. Something else to be aware of on this road, it is a dual carriageway, but it's a 40-mile-an-hour limit until we get to the national speed limit sign that you can just see in the distance up ahead here. So that's something to be aware of on this roundabout as well. And make sure when we are looking to speed up, you may find that you've got some slower moving vehicles on your right hand side. So before you accelerate up to those faster speeds, make sure that you are checking your mirrors. And if there are any slower moving vehicles trying to overtake, allow them to overtake, get back into the normal driving lane before we then proceed to go a little faster.